Hey guys, Bill here from Northcoast Cigar Review, and I am back with another review for you. This time I have something that I have not had in the past, so it's going to be a first time for me, and that's a Rocky Patel The Edge. This is a brand of cigars that I've been pretty late to the game in. I had one recently, a Rocky Patel Vintage Purple Band, and I was super impressed. And I kind of was a little frustrated and thought to myself, what has taken so long for me to try these cigars? So I figure I would do a review on the Edge for you. So it's a really nice looking cigar, and let's dig into it and see what we got. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so the Rocky Patel Edge. Now, this cigar should be very, very interesting. It is a collaboration between Rocky Patel and Nestor Placencia, one of the biggest cigar manufacturers in Central America. They came together to really design a cigar for this seasoned cigar smoker, for us guys and gals out there who have been smoking cigars for a while and kind of know what to expect. This thing is regarded as one of the strongest cigars on the market. It's got plenty of Ligero in it. It has a really nice 5-year aged long fill. So that's a pretty interesting fact there. It's got a Honduran Maduro wrapper. So all those things come together to make a real porterhouse or ribeye of a cigar right here. So you should have a lot of flavor. Everything I've read, again, it talks about how strong this cigar is going to be. However, I've also read in multiple publications that because the blending is done so well, that it's not a firecracker. You're not going to light it and boom, be punched in the face with all this Ligero and all this spice. It's going to gradually grow. So a lot of the subtle nuances back and forth in this cigar due to the master blending at Rocky Patel. So they make a really, really fine cigar. Like I said, I'm late to the game on Rocky Patel, but now that I've had one, I want more, and I have a feeling after this review, you will too. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about specs just real quick. It is a Toro 6-inch by 52 ring, one of my favorite sizes. I feel like it fits really well in the hand, and you get some decent time out of a smoke this size. Not a huge gauge. Some of these bigger gauge cigars, which are all the rage, and hey, I like them too, they tend to get a little too much. This is more that standard 52, which, 5-10 years ago, 52 was considered huge. So now we even have, I've seen 70 gauge cigars. So, but this is 52, so not too bad. Like I said, like the way it feels in the hand. You notice there's no band at the top here. The Rocky Patel Edge puts a foot band on the cigar. Now that is a new kind of the cool thing to do. You see a lot more of these foot bands. It does set it apart a little bit. You just got to make sure you remove this thing before you light it, because I did see somebody light it one at a cigar bar once, not realizing that the band had to come off. So make sure we get that removed. Overall construction looks really, really nice, though. Nice evenly colored leaf there. There is a bit of a flaw here at the end, but it's all the way at the cap, so that shouldn't be any issue whatsoever. So let's go ahead and get the Rock Patel Edge lit and see what it has in store. And by the way, I hope everybody enjoys my fantastic new shirt. I find your lack of cigars disturbing. Lord Vader with a scotch and a stogie. Can't really go wrong, right? But that aside, let's go ahead and get this lit and see how the Rocky Patel treats us. Stay tuned. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get the Rocky Patel Edge fired up. I did go ahead and cut that there. Did the old punch cut, which is one of my favorite ways of going. I'm gonna go ahead and toast up the edge here. Well, that's interesting. Wow. All right, so as I'm toasting the end of this cigar, it literally smells like hot chocolate and leather. That's a good sign, right? Wow, that's impressive. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy lit. Wow. Very, very, very nice. So, wow. It's literally tastes like hot chocolate and leather. That's crazy. And it's the very first puff on this cigar. So you guys know the drill by now. I'm going to sit back, enjoy this. I'll be back about a quarter of the way through, halfway through, and 3/4 of the way through to give you my overall thoughts, impressions, and my recommendations with this cigar and a final score. So tell you what, stick around. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, we're about a quarter of the way through with the Rocky Patel Edge. The chocolate note is just persisted, and it's absolutely amazing. It's a real rich chocolatey like aroma and flavor. However, there's some serious spice. I will say that. So the spice level is very, very high. So you got a lot of sweetness, you got a lot of spice right there. It's a really, really nice combination. The burn itself, not too bad. We got a little canoeing right there. I'm going to leave it alone to see if it self-corrects. It may. If not, we'll do some maintenance on it. But overall, I'm super impressed so far. I'm telling you, these Rocky Patels, I don't know why I waited so long. They've been a really, really good smoke, and this one is really living up to the hype. So I'm going to sit back, enjoy a little bit more of this, and I'll be back. Gentlemen, halfway through with the Rocky Patel Edge. I'm telling you what, it's literally one of the best cigars I've had this summer. Absolutely amazing. The sweetness, the spice is such a great combination. Got a little bit of cherry mixed in, a little vanilla. I mean, this thing has just been absolutely impressive. It did pretty much correct itself, by the way, on that burn, which is cool. It's got a little bit of an edge right there, but nothing big. Really, really, really nice smoke. So I'm going to keep that part short and sweet. I'm going to sit back with this fire right here and enjoy the rest of this cigar. I'll be back in a few with my final thoughts and my score. It's going to be high, so get ready. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Wrapping up the Rocky Patel Edge. This thing has lived up to the hype. It has been everything they said it would be. It was a 91 rated cigar by Cigar Aficionado, and it's every bit as good as they say. Time has literally stopped. I've been sitting at a halfway point of this cigar for at least a half hour. Pretty crazy, right? So overall, great smoke. I'm going to give this thing a 9 out of 10. That's one of the highest ratings I've ever given on a cigar. Absolutely fantastic, and I have rated and reviewed a lot of cigars over the last year. Everything out there, CAOs, Fuentes, Romeos, Montecristos, pretty much, everything out there I can get my hands on, I have tried to review. This Rocky Patel is absolutely phenomenal. Rocky Patel and Nestor Placencia really, really knocked it out of the park with this. So 9 out of 10, guys. Check it out. Great, great smoke. Again, thanks for watching. And as always, gentlemen, smoke them if you got them. Take care.